Well, hi y'all. It's Kate at Kate's Garden Chicken and Cat Rambles, and it's a beautiful Monday afternoon, probably in the mid to high 60s. Perfect, especially with sun shining. Here's all the girls over here. Try to get a better picture of the extreme molt that Miss Neeb has been going through. Kiva molted. I mean, all my adults, 2-year-olds have been molting, but hers has been quite extreme. I mean, it's starting to come back, but poor thing. She looked like just reminded me of when she was a chick. Yeah, there she is. So you see Kiva's molt. Kiva, you can still, she's the more redhead closer to the fence. But yeah, that's Miss Neve. That's her molt. Wow. So they're all continuing to get the vitamin water. Cosmo, stop being a jerk. So it's a Monday. I've harvested a couple handfuls of snow peas, and I've still got a couple handful more to go, which is fine. That's 2 or 3. I didn't ask your opinion, Cosmo. Onions are still doing well. I'm going to get everything some water today because we haven't really had any rain. When we were supposed to, we didn't. It clouded up. But anyway, it looks like we're well into the nights in the 40s, and a couple days we might get up into the 70s. But so there's Laddie Roo. It's been a full weekend. Saturday and Sunday night. He and Marigold are doing great. I came out earlier. I couldn't find them. Hey, there's a red tag on my boot. Roosters in red. So anyway, they were way over here on the other side of the house under a bush. So I'm going to see if that's where Marigold is now. I lured them back to their side with some mealworms and some scratch. But yeah. So she's sitting under here, and she's always liked to sit on the nest box and pretend to sit, though she doesn't lay eggs. But I think she's decided that this is a safe place to sit. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hi, Miss Marigold. Or hide. I think the stray cats that wander through, which are the neighbors, they all live next door. They're feral, but they're not wild attack chicken type cats. I don't know if they make her nervous or she just likes feel safe up under here. But earlier I was in the kitchen, which is right over there, and I have windows open on both sides of the house. Come on, Marigold, come on out. And I could hear Cosmo crowing on one side of the house, and Laddie was answering from this side of the house. So they have both been. Saturday night, I put her up in there. Well, I followed her and kind of corralled her to run up the ramp into the little coop with Laddie, who's circling me. But he's been very protective and staying with her. So, even if they wander outside where I like the parameters where I like them to be, like on the side of the house, I don't care if we're going to be on this side of the house. He's staying with her. Now he was over there when we just first saw him coming out of the coop because he was having a snack. But they've got a small dish I keep in the coop, so when they first get up, if they want a little snack, they can have it, and then they have a larger bowl of food out. How's it going, Marigold? Yeah, how's it going? Mm-hmm. Rhode Island Reds aren't real big on being touched and handled. I mean, she's not hard to catch, but she's hiding over here under the pokeberries. Yeah? Under the old bird feeder, so I'm sure she probably found some old stuff to nibble on and bugs. Yeah, you're protecting your girl. You're being a good boy. Yeah. He's still molting on his legs there on this side, as you can tell. So he still needs to get his little, kind of looks like a barred rock stripe polka dotted breeches back. But yeah, he's still dealing with some molt. You can see it there around the top of his hackle feathers, around his neck, but they're good. All right, I'm just checking on you. So they know where they sleep at night. Laddie Roo has been this is where I found them earlier, so I just kind of knew where to go. And he's been being a good boy. He's covered her. I mean, I've seen him. He covered her when she first came out, and then I saw him one other time, but he's not overly being vigorous and randy. You need to go back over there and protect your girl. Yeah, go back over there and protect Marigold. So they're easy to lure out of any hiding spots, especially at least Laddie, because he's you can say gray trained, but he's blue scoop trained. Doesn't matter what's in the blue scoop. Hey, we're not going to do this. Go take care of your girl. He's like, there's a red tag on your boots. I got to get it. So anyway, they're doing well. This has got I had an extra shade cloth, which I put up there, and it's been it's like folded 4 times, so it helps a little more insulation. Most of our wind comes out of the west. We get some that comes out of the east, but they do have a window, but it's late afternoon, so I try to start slowly putting that side down because that's where the wind comes from. But they were just fine and happy. I have a temporary door that I just put up there to block the wind when it's windy. But last night I put it wasn't that windy, so I ended up taking it back down. But so they're good. They have a little lantern. About 5:30 I turned it on, and I did it really mainly for Marigold because they will go to where there's light. When it starts to get dark. Chickens don't like the dark. Go back over and take care of your girl. He's like, I know where she's at. She's sitting under there. I got her tucked away. But so made sure the reason their water is tinted is because it does have the chicken elixir in it. We're molting extra vitamins. They're getting it, and they're getting it. Of course, this is clean water, which he still drinks out of, and he backwashes with his little dirty beak in it. But Chaos doesn't like water that smells of a hint of oregano. So everyone out here is doing great. Yesterday I had 6 eggs. 2 of them were the smaller pullet size, and then 1 had poo on it. It was the regular size. So I fed them the pullet eggs and the poo egg. Well, they got the pullet eggs, and Marigold and Laddie got the poo egg. Because once you wash them to get any kind of poo off the outside, then you have to eat that one pretty quick, or at least put it in the refrigerator. And where I used to keep eggs in the refrigerator has become butter storage. So anyway, but yeah, it was funny earlier. I was in the kitchen putting together this Mexican taco casserole thing, and I could hear these guys having a little crow contest or responding to one another, but from opposite sides of the house. So yeah, now all my neighbors are going to be like, oh my God, there's 2. But they'll get over it. In the morning, I haven't been letting them out till at least 7, until the sun is up. And they do a little crowing from inside their coop, but I hear it, but I'm 25 feet away. All my neighbors are much further away than that. So yesterday we had some pretty robust egg songs going on. Someone's in there singing now. I don't know who, but I think it might be probably Zinzin, because it looks as if the Brahmas are still out here by this fence eating bugs off the fence. Yeah, they're sitting back here. That part of the yard stays sunny longer, and they just don't want to deal with the young ones right now. Molting makes them a little tired, but that looks kind of like feathers. So I'm gonna go check on them, but I think they're fine. They're just doing their chicken thing. Laddie's following me around, but everyone's good. It's a beautiful day and beautiful chicken weather. Thanks, guys. So Laddie and I just made a lap around the house. The feathers that kind of concerned me at the end of this other video was just some molting feathers. They weren't the kind of feathers that, I don't believe he's trying really to molt to cover. I don't think Cosmo is trying to cover the Brahma who's in such extreme mold. But so here's Chaos. He likes laying over here on this side of the house, which stays sunnier longer because that's the west. And he likes to sleep under these bushes. And about 10 feet away from him over here is where Laddie, she's fine. Maybe stop. Yeah, there's Marigold. Look at her. Yeah. So, nope. The any other cats won't come on this side of the house if Chaos is over here. So she's fine. She's just found her spot there that she likes to hang out. And the closer I get to her, the more of a jerk he's being. She's safe. She's fine. No one's messing with her. See, I'm making a wide circle of her area, and he's like, I'm staying right here. I don't trust you, Mom. Yeah, you'd think the fact that I feed him and provide all his needs and little rooster wants, he would be a little sweeter. So the front garden is just gone to winter. But there's one, I just noticed one of the Steltor daylilies is still blooming. And it looks like there's a pod right there beside her, which will bloom. So unless we get any frost, which we haven't gotten yet. Here's the sage. It's got some thin spots because I've been harvesting some of it. There's a few of the wildflowers left here. Just a few. You know, on these sunny days. Whoops. I'm totally missing that one. There's a few still popping out, but not a lot. So they're about spent. And I hope that some of them are kind of, you know, I didn't see a lot of marigold pop up over here a little bit. Sometimes some marigolds and cosmos will drop seeds and can come back. But so this is my rosemary, which with weight it seems to be going, well, it looks like 2 bushes now in one. So it's about 5 foot by 4 foot, huge rosemary bush. And on top of there, let's see if you can see it, there's a little cream rose bud. Oops. There's a glare from the sun and I can't see what I'm aiming at, but there's still a few rosebuds, late season rosebuds popping up over here on the rosebush wall. More, I'm surprised there's so many, but like I said, we haven't gotten anywhere near. God, I am like totally sucking trying to catch those little buds. All right. Here. Yeah, sorry. I sucky filming, and you can see where some of the leaves are turning red, so it's going into fall, you know, getting ready to go dormant. But yeah, I guess last week of those hot days that popped up, we had about 4 days that got back up into like the high 70s, low 80s. Confused the roses a bit, but all's good. And though, like I said, though I really don't care for the chickens to hang out over here. You can see now they're both underneath the bush. There's Marigold. And Laddie's only semi under the bush, but he's staying with her. It's a good boy. I see your little butt feathers there. It's like, it's not butt feathers, Mom, they're tail feathers. So he is probably a little angry because I got a fall mite treatment. I hadn't seen any mites on them. You know, sometimes you pick up a chicken and you'll have something crawl on you, but it's just not really because they have mites. It's just stuff gets on them and crawls on them. Kind of like my cat who lays out and ants will just crawl right over him like he's just a lump in the road. But Laddie is not afraid or worries about Chaos. He's never gone after Chaos. He's watched Chaos go up and sniff Marigold's tail feathers, and he's been good about it. So it's Chaos coming out to see what's going on. But yeah, so all's well. Bye for y'all. Come here, Chaos. I know, one of your favorite laying spots. You've been hanging out here watching your chickens. You're such a good poultry protection cat. Yes, you are. All right. Mom's gonna go check what's in the oven. All right, so it's Monday, and this morning we have a little bit of a kitty cat story here. This is baby kitty. If you can tell, he's wrapped in my blue winter sweater. This is baby kitty's normal spot. Baby kitty's 12, and when I'm sitting in here, he wants to lounge in this spot right beside my hip. Well, Soxy, the big man's got it this morning. Baby kitty was unhappy, though there's still a whole bunch of bed down there. Baby kitty stood up here. Here's my arm. This morning, on my pillow, staring at me, and then glaring at Soxy, and then glaring back at me, because Soxy was in his spot. Soxy's a 20-plus pound cat, so to appease baby kitty, I got down the big sweater, which I had on last night. I have been leaving the windows open, even though we're getting down into the high 40s at night, just to air out the house and enjoy the cool air. And, I just put a sweater on, sweats, wrap up, be comfy. But I got it down and put it over the pillow because I don't want to breathe cat hair like I breathe it all the time anyway. And then tucked him in there, and now baby kitty's happy. He's like, I love the blue sweater. My old blue sweater is actually become baby kitty's sweater. It got a hole in it, but it's in the laundry room somewhere, which is our laundry room is also our dressing room. So it was put away for the summer. But time to get it out. Like baby kitty, he's like, this is so comfy, Mom. This is so comfy and warm and snuggly. Spoiled cats.